Hey y'all, and welcome. I am Muffy Mendoza, founder of Brown Mamas, and this is the Brown Mamas Tribe Builder course. Thank you so much for giving your time and your space and for your desire to be a community builder, a tribe builder in your space where you are, your neighborhood, your city, your country, wherever you are. And so this course is a free or pay what you can course as a gift from Brown Mamas to all tribe builders out there. Brown Mamas builds community for Black moms, and this course is for leaders who are ready to build community with intention. So each video is 15 minutes of tribe activation strategies, reminders, and tips and advice. So be sure to download your Brown Mamas Tribe Builder Roadmap to follow along. You should be able to do that somewhere in the comments, in the caption. It's somewhere, find it. There are 8 videos in total, and they are coming directly from my decade plus experience building the Brown Mamas Tribe. So I'm excited that you're here, and let's just get to it. So before we begin, every video is going to feature our Brown Mamas Manifest the Statement, because we do not lead from strategy first. We are people first. We are identity first. We are purpose first. And so I invite you right here to just take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. As I said that, some beautiful little ducks just came past in the water, and it was a beautiful moment. So I hope you had one too. And I want you to repeat after me. We build community. We are moms, grandmoms, dads, uncles, aunties, and neighbors. We are childcare workers, nurses, bus drivers, and business owners. We are the village. We fill in the gap. We listen to stories, honor the presence, and validate the vision of everyday people. When one season ends and the next begins, when the needs shift, when the questions change and life gets real, we are there. We are space. We are holding space. Space to learn, space to connect, space to lead, space to grow. Again, deep breath in and breathe out. Because that is who we are. That is why we are building. Ashe. So this is our first video, our check-in video. And what we're going to be doing today is getting clear on 4 things. Why, who, where, and what. Remember that support is not one size fit all. And I want to say that with so much intention. Support is not one size fit all. Motherhood, fatherhood, teaching, leading, being an entrepreneur looks different depending on where you live. So the question isn't how do I support people? It's what does support actually look like here, where I live, for the people in my region, in my space, in my industry. So one of the things I love about Brown Mamas is that it was never generic. We were very real. We were very raw. We were often at times unpredictable. It was real conversations. It was real engagement. It was real relationships and real connections. And that's what a tribe builder is. We help people find social, economic, spiritual, physical connection for what they need during this unique space and time in their lives. So what I want you to do right now is I want you to grab a notebook. This is going to take about 5 minutes. So if you can take just a few seconds, go grab your notebook if you already don't have it. This is also a good time to get something to drink if you need something to drink before we get into the meat of everything. So I'm just going to take a deep breath. Hopefully you're joining me back with your notebook, or pause the video and now you're back with your notebook. And we're just going to do a really quick 5-minute guided self check-in so we can get clear on what's happening here. So now I want you to write down, no overthinking. I want you to do this as quickly as you can. If you need to just pause for 1 minute, pause the video for 1 minute between these questions, that's fine, but I want you to go quick. So the first question I want you to ask is, why am I called to do this? Why? What happened in your life? What gave you the impetus to be like, this is my why. This is why I want to try build. This is why this thing is setting my heart and my mind on fire. Why? Why am I the witness? Why am I the initiator? Why do I refuse to keep this calling to myself? So write that down. The next question is who? And this is so important. This is probably one of the most important that tribe builders forget. And I hate it because we have to be people first. Who am I committed to? Who? Not everybody, somebody. Who are they? What are they carrying? What do they need to put down that you're going to help them? What is the problem that they specifically have that you are trying to help them solve? Who is this person? So I want to get again, pause the video if you need to and write that down. No overthinking. Number 3, where? What do they need help with the most? Like, where are these people at and what are they doing that gives them this commonality? Are they in my city? Are they in my country? Are they in my region? Are they in my church? Are they a local bowling league? Are they a local spin class? Where does the physical activity actually take place? Like, where are these people at? And where are they combining themselves at to be in togetherness? And the last question is what? What am I actually building for them in this season? Is it care? Is it connection? Is it advocacy? Is it joy? Is it resources? Pick the main thing. And the main thing, what you're giving them, should actually harken back to all the other things. It should harken back to where they're at, because you can't give them something that they're not in a position to actually get. It should harken to who they are. Like, who are these people? And according to who they are, what is it that I'm building for them? And it should harken back to why you're doing it in the first place. You're giving it from a resourceful place, not from a place of depletion. You're giving this because you've been called and you've been listening to this calling for a long time. And so it's likely something that you have access to that maybe other people don't have access to, or you have the ability to build access to it. All right, so now we're going to put down our pencil and our notebook, close the notebook, and we're going to take one more deep breath, and we're going to come back to ourselves and really center ourselves in that, breathing in the where, breathing out the what, breathing in the why, breathing out the who. Just coming back to that. Now we've got one more really simple thing that we've got to do. And so for this one, you can write it down, but I also just want you to think about it. Actually, just write it down. Let's just write it down. So we got to remember that we have to name the geography of our people, because community is always shaped by place, culture, and conditions. So when I talk about geography, I'm not talking about back to where. I'm talking about like what is happening in the ecosystem that these people live in. Because this is how you're going to stop being generic and actually be relevant. So when I say geography, I'm talking about what's true here, what's hard here, what's available here, and who gets left out. So I want you to answer these 3 questions again, quick and honestly. What's the number one pressure people are facing in this space? It could be money, it could be burnout, it could be loneliness, grief, discrimination, instability, housing, lack of transportation, stress over immigration. What is it? Whatever is most present where you live is going to define how you serve these people. So if you are like me and you're building a mom tribe and you're offering, an opportunity to tell stories, you have to ask, is there a lack of childcare? You have to ask, what are the conditions that might make somebody not able to tell their story? So you can't just go into a space without looking at the culture. The second question I want you to ask is, and again, pause the video if you need to. The second question I want you to ask is, where do people go for help already and who do they trust? Real places, real people. So I'm not talking about if people need to go to the hospital, they go to the hospital. I'm talking about who they call first when they are dealing with that employment insecurity. Where do they gather at naturally? Like, even if you are building for, let's say, the people at your church, that's going to be a natural gathering space. But what other natural gathering spaces are there? So if you're building for specifically dads at your church who have kids under the age of 2, where else do they gather? You need to know all of it. Are they gathering at barbershops? Are they gathering in a group chat, like school parking lots? Where are they at? Third, What do your people wish outsiders understood about their life? And this is so important because everything that we do is to create community. So we're trying to break down barriers. We're trying to make sure that people understand each other. So we want to build a feeling within our tribe that there is mutual understanding here. And so you need to understand what other people wish that you understood, that their neighbor understood, that their cousin understood. So answer this question. People here wish others understood blank. Or if you want to get even more direct, you could say the hardest thing to explain about life here is blank. So this is a thing about tribe building. When you can name those three things, you can build support that actually fits. That's how tribes form because people feel seen in their real life, not sold a generic idea of what community should be, like what they see on Instagram. All right. So now that we have those things, we should be able to say out loud a blank. So, mom, a hiker, a teenager in my region. And then we should be able to fill it in. What is their shared reality? What kind of care do they actually respond to? What accountability do we practice in this space? Because in your region isn't just a vibe, it's a shared agreement. It's a shared reality, it's shared care, it's shared accountability. And that is what makes a community. That is what makes a tribe that is super sticky, that people are excited to come back to. So your assignment for this week is make sure you get your Tribe Builder Roadmap, Brown Mama's Tribe Builder Roadmap. Again, you should be able to find it somewhere. It's in the captions, it's in the comments, in the sidebar. And it gives you an opportunity to write all of this down. And I want you to ask yourself at the end of this video, does this sound like my tribe? Does this sound like my region? Or does it sound like the internet? Does it sound like Instagram? Does it sound like something generic? And that's the difference. All right, we're building something that fits people here. That is what we are doing. We are building something that fits people, not our idea, not what we want, people here. And remember, we are space. We are holding space. We are space to learn. We are space to connect. We are space to lead and space to grow. I will see you in session 2, where we're going to focus on leadership, accountability, and confidentiality. I cannot wait for the next session. Thank you for joining me for this session 1 of the Tribe Builders course, and I will see you soon. Peace.